First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of skycams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together we're Mississippi Strong.
Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. We're almost to the end of this week, but before we jump the gun here, let's enjoy today because it's the last day we're actually going to be dealing with more seasonal conditions. Highs expected today in the mid to upper 50s, which is where we should be toward the end of January. But unfortunately, we're not going to continue to see that into this weekend. It's going to be quite the opposite, actually. We've got Arctic air setting in from the north, and that's pretty much going to be around almost all weekend long, which is why we've issued a first alert weather day for dangerously cold weather. Now, we've got an extreme cold watch in effect starting tomorrow night and lasting through Saturday afternoon. It looks like some of our other counties further off to the south have already been upgraded to that extreme cold warning, which I wouldn't be surprised if we also get included in that going into the these next couple of hours here. But it just goes to show that our wind chills are going to be in the single digits, if not near 0 degrees. So that's when we start to get more concerned with just the extreme cold conditions, I should say. But it's going to start with Friday afternoon. We're going to start to see temperatures falling into the 40s, but feeling more like the 30s. Winds are going to pick up as the night goes on, and that will play a major role in how it feels throughout the day on Saturday. We're going to start off in the teens, but feeling more like the single digits. And if you live further off to the north, we could be talking about sub-zero wind chills. So that's definitely going to be quite a shock for Saturday morning. And we're not going to get above freezing all day long. We're only going to top out in the upper 20s, feeling more like the teens. And we're going to continue to be dealing with those feels like temperatures in the teens and our actual temperatures in the teens for your Sunday morning as well. Luckily, though, we are going to make it above freezing Sunday afternoon, and we really start to thaw out going into next week with temperatures in the 50s. But again, we've still got to get through these next couple of days before it actually will feel a little bit more comfortable outside. Now, luckily, with this cold weather, we're not going to be dealing with any kind of winter weather. So that is a little bit of a silver lining for us. Maybe an isolated shower tomorrow, but not looking very promising. Now, Saturday morning, we are going to be cold enough for long enough to be dealing with maybe some flurries, and we're not really expecting accumulations from this, maybe just a light dusting if that, and not everyone will see the flurries, but still a possibility as you wake up on Saturday. We stay dry throughout the day and into the end of the weekend. It looks like we won't really see our next rainmaker until we head into the middle portion of next week. So until then, staying mostly dry, and most of us looking at just partly cloudy conditions until then. But as we get through the rest of today, though, let's just enjoy the more seasonal weather. It is still a bit chilly out there, although we are gradually warming up. 41 here in the metro, 40 in Hazelhurst, 37 in Vicksburg and Yazoo City. Luckily, we are above freezing pretty much everywhere, and we'll continue to warm up as the day goes on, eventually topping out in the mid to upper 50s. And then starting tomorrow, colder air starting to filter in. Temperatures really dropping in the overnight hours to the teens, feeling like single digits. Again, that first alert weather day on Saturday, as we won't make it above freezing all day long. And then back down to the teens Saturday night into Sunday. And then eventually we thaw out starting Sunday afternoon and into next week, where we will feel much more like that we should, and also just adding a little bit more rain to the mix. So that's pretty much what we're looking at in our forecast. Not a whole lot going on besides the very cold weather. But yeah, just looking at some very winter-like conditions for this weekend. But that's pretty much all I've got for you. We'll obviously have more updates throughout the rest of today on the forecast, and more on the cold weather for this weekend, and also looking at the rain chances into next week. So until then, have a great rest of your Thursday.